Hello and welcome. This is day 7 of the Higher Up Wellness Public Speaking Challenge. Today I want to talk about one of my interests. It's not really a hobby, but I'm a really big fan of the medieval time period. Knights, swords, crossbow, pikes, trebuchets, catapults, stone walls, this kind of stuff. And I believe this stems from me starting to play Age of Empires at a very young age, which I believe was about 10 years old when I came to the UK, and someone introduced me to it. And ever since, I've been hooked onto Age of Empires and Stronghold 2, these medieval RTS games. I think even in high school, I remember that we was told to do like a superhero, which at the time I had no concept of any pop culture or anything like that. So the only thing I literally drew up was like a knight in armor, sort of like a superhero. I think I just colored in blue or something. And yeah, that really goes to show how much of a big fan I am of this time period. I would say I would like to live in that time period, but it probably sucks because unless you're royalty, you're probably just working from 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m., as a peasant, and then getting taxed to death. But, aside from that, I should probably do a bit more reading on it because even though I find it so fascinating, I don't actually know a whole lot about it. I know about, Henry VIII, maybe a bit of War of the Roses and that kind of stuff, but aside from that, not much really. And also, I thought that I would actually like to do some sword fighting myself, but obviously that's not really, a thing in the present day. So I looked at alternatives. One of them would be fencing, which is not quite the same, but I would still like to do it, for the sword element aspect of it. And the prices don't really agree with my budget, but that's something to consider for the future. And with that, let's get it.